Sleigh bells ringing, diamonds blinging, carols singing.
Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share my December TBR/hopefuls with you. And I want to get started by saying that I am doing Bookmas this year, so get excited. I did announce it over on my Instagram. I did a little live with Jessie when she was visiting, and we told everybody that we were doing Bookmas. So I have a calendar full of videos to share with you guys this month. I'm very excited about them. I hope you are too. My plan is to do a video every other day. Now the first 3 days of December I have a video every day, but then after that I'm hoping every other day. So the odd days of the month, there will be a new video on this channel. So make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the bell notification, and make sure you show me all of the love this holiday season. So without further ado, let's jump into my December TBR. The first books I want to talk to you about are part of the Under the Mistletoe collection. These are short stories. They are available for free for Prime members. You get the Kindle version of the book and you get the audio version of the book, and they're very, very short, obviously, because they're short stories. I don't know too much about each individual book, but because they're so short, I really don't like to look into it. They're all centered around the holiday. I've read from all of the authors except for one. So the first one is Cruel Winter with You by Ali Hazelwood. The second one is Merry Ever After by Tessa Bailey. The third one is All by My Elf by Olivia Dade. The fourth one is Merriment and Mayhem by Alexandria Bellafleur. And the author that I have not read from before, the fifth and final book of the collection, is Only Santa's in the Building by Alexis Daria. So this is the only author I haven't read from before, so I'm extra excited to read that short story. And then the only other book that I don't have to show you is a novella, and it's called My December Darling by Lauren Asher. I absolutely love this cover. It's set in Lake Wisteria, which is part of the Lakefront Billionaires. The first book in that series is Love Redesigned. The second book in that series is Love Unwritten, and I've read and rated both of them 5 stars. So I'm really hoping to love this little Christmas novella set in the town. It is following 2 new characters, and you don't have to read, according to the author, the 2 books to read this Christmas novella. So you can just jump right in with this, and then maybe if you join this, maybe you'll be compelled to pick up the other books. I know there is a 3rd book coming in the new year, so I'm very excited about that, of course. But yeah, those are the books that I don't have physical copies of. Now let's talk about the books that I do have physical copies of. So first up, for my Night Owl Book Club, we voted. I gave them 3 different options. They voted. This won the vote, and I'm very excited it did. The Christmas You Found Me by Sarah Morgenthaler. You may recognize the author name. She wrote the Moose Springs, Alaska series. Back when those were released and stuff like that, I was reading them and loving them. The first book is Tourist Attraction. The second book is Mistletoe and Mr. Right. And the third book, I don't remember the name of off the top of my head, but I'm very excited to have something new to read by this author because I really did enjoy her writing, and it's been a while. So I'm excited to dive back in. This one is Sienna Naples' family has taken care of their wild Idaho land for generations, and Sienna can't imagine any other life. But at Christmas time, with her painful marriage finally over, it's full of memories and incredibly lonely. Until a tall, handsome stranger and a little girl walk into her life, and suddenly the holidays are alive again. That just sounds cozy and holiday, but like with hard-hitting topics. So that's like my perfect blend. All right, for my Patreon read along, we've been reading through some series this year, and one series we've been reading is The Inheritance Game, and then of course that did a spin-off of The Grandest Games, but then there's been like The Brothers Hawthorne, which is kind of like an in-between book, and now we have this other collection of short stories. So it's kind of like an anthology but by the same author, is Games Untold by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. So we're reading this in December, which will catch us up on everything that is released right now. Now there will be a new book coming in the new year, and I do have plans for us to read that together and discuss it, but I'm extra excited about this one because, like I said, it's just a collection of short stories. Oh, and it gives you a little timeline, which I love, that kind of tells you where these stories come from. So we have That Night in Prague, The Same Backwards as Forwards, The Cowboy and the Goth, 5 Times Xander Tackled Someone and the One Time He Didn't, One Hawthorne Night, Secret Santa, What Happens in the Treehouse, Pain at the Right Gun. And it has pictures. Oh, I'm so ready, you guys. I'm so ready. So on the back it says, for the 4 Hawthorne brothers and the heiress who inherited their billionaire grandfather's fortune, there's always another mystery to be solved and always another game to be played. And when you love the way Hawthornes love, there is no going back. So yes, everybody is super excited to dive into this and maybe get some of those like little bits and pieces that we missed along the way. So super looking forward to this one, and we will be doing a discussion of that over in my Patreon if you want to join. All right, so I have 3 like mystery thrillers left, and I have 3 romances. So we'll just do the mystery thrillers. Like I said, I have 3. So I also picked up the novella for the Maid series by Nita Prose. This is the Mistletoe Mystery. So the first book is The Maid, then it's The Mystery Guest, and this one, it says, "'Tis a jolly Molly Christmas at the Regency Grand Hotel and the season for a most important investigation." I love Molly the Maid, and novellas are perfect for Christmas time when it's so busy and you just have so much shopping and wrapping and parties and all that. Like, I could sit down and read this in an afternoon and feel accomplished. And also, I just want to read everything in the series because I really enjoyed the writing. I rated both of the first 2 books 4 stars, so I'm hoping this is 4 or 5 stars. And then the next book releases in the new year, so I'm excited about that as well. Another novella I want to read is for Jessie's book club, Sleep When I'm Dead, and she's doing the live show early. I believe like the 19th or 20th or something like that. I don't know the exact date, but she is doing it early, so definitely check out her Discord, her channel, for all of the announcements. But she's going to be reading The Gift by Freida McFadden, and this is very short, so everybody should be able to squeeze this in. I think this is a great way to see if you like Freida McFadden's writing, or to bump up your Goodreads goal before the end of the year. It's Christmas Eve and Stella Hansen is broke. She is so broke that despite working 2 jobs, she can't even afford a present for her husband on their first Christmas as man and wife. But then a mysterious storekeeper at a pawn shop offers Stella an intriguing trade. Stella wants more than anything to buy her husband the Christmas gift of his dreams, but will it come at a terrible price? Probably. The next one I'm taking a little bit of a chance on because I haven't heard great things about this author's debut book, but I picked up The Christmas Jigsaw Murders by Alexandra Benedict, and the cover just drew me in. It has all of these like puzzle pieces around the border on the front and the back, and it's the Jigsaw Murders. So I love puzzles, clues, ciphers, riddles, those type of things in my books. So I'm gonna give this one a go. This Christmas, a killer takes family games to a murderous new level. On the 19th of December, renowned puzzle setter, loner, and Christmas skeptic Edie O'Sullivan finds a hand-delivered present on her doorstep. Unwrapping it, she finds a jigsaw box and inside 6 jigsaw pieces. When fit together, the pieces show part of a crime scene, blood-spattered black and white tiles, and part of an outlined body. Included in the parcel is a message. 4, maybe more, people will be dead by midnight on Christmas Eve unless you can put all the pieces together and stop me. It's signed, Rest in Pieces. So Edie contacts her nephew, and then Only by fitting all the pieces together will Edie be able to stop a killer and finally lay her past to rest. So it sounds really good. It's relatively short. I'm gonna give it a go. But this author also wrote The Christmas Murder Game, which is the one that I know a lot of people read and did not like. And then there was another book, The Murder on the Christmas Express, which is obviously a play on The Murder on the Orient Express. So if I enjoy this, I'm willing to go back and try that one. Because like I said, I'm always looking for like good, short, Christmas themed mysteries. Now we're moving on to my 3 holiday books. The first one being The Christmas Cookie Wars by Eliza Evans, the author of The Christmas Cafe, which I did not read. So this is going to be my first book by this author. And when I was looking for books to vote on for the Night Owl Book Club, this was one I was considering to put up for a vote, but I never did. Give a man a cookie and he's yours. Melody Monroe will do anything to get her 9-year-old twin boys to muster up the holiday spirit, especially since they lost their father. The boys have started questioning the point of Christmas at all. So when Melody learns the school's cookie committee has disbanded due to dissonance at the top ranks, she can't let the boys lose another ounce of Christmas joy, so she decides to take over the cookie committee herself, even if it means dealing with the infuriating school principal, Jonathan Baxton. So that sounds really cute. Moving on to Christmas Sweater Weather, which was up for vote in the Night Owl poll, but it did not win. Christmas is both naughty and nice when a single dad and his best friend's sister celebrate with some secret romance and festive fun. So this just sounds like it's gonna be just like a fun, like romantic time, not really hard-hitting topics according to the synopsis, and sometimes we just need that, you know? So this is by Jacqueline Snow. She did write another book, Snowed In. Is that the name of her other book? Snowed In for Christmas, which I also don't think I've read, but I'm excited about this one. And last but not least, I'm gonna read Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist by Cody Hall. This is the first book in the trilogy, but I've already read the other 2 books. So 2 years ago, I read the second book, and then last year I read the third book. This year, I'm going back to the first book. Nick and Noelle's Christmas Playlist. It does have songs in there. I'm really excited. This Christmas story just got remixed. Nick Winter's Christmas at home is going nothing like he planned. What was supposed to be a memorable holiday with his longtime girlfriend goes sour when he learns she cheated on him while she was overseas. At least Nick can rely on his usual shift at the family Christmas tree farm with his best friend Noelle Carter and her endless supply of Christmas tunes to lift his spirit. A night of fun together is just what he needs to forget about his ex. But then they kiss and it feels so right. Ah! Are you kidding me? That sounds so good. So I have lots of fun reading plans this holiday season. Let me know what you're going to be reading down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, because I'm going to be posting videos every other day this whole entire month, and I'm looking forward to sharing all of this fun content with you guys. Yeah, if you want to see reviews or hear reviews of the books that I read in the month of December, join my Patreon, which is linked down below as always, or you can always check me out on Goodreads. But that's all for today's video. I hope everybody is having a lovely day or night, and I'll see you guys again in another video very soon. Bye, friends.